What would happen if dinosaurs never went extinct and still roamed the Earth today? The short answer is, you'd probably be reading this from inside a bunker, assuming you could read it all, because human civilization, as we know it, would never have existed. Also, your morning jog would be significantly more terrifying. But let's think about this more carefully. If dinosaurs never went extinct 65 million years ago, the first major change would be that mammals never got their big break. After the asteroid impact that killed the dinosaurs, mammals were basically the only large animals left standing, which gave them room to evolve and eventually produce creatures like us. Without that extinction event, dinosaurs would have continued to dominate every ecological niche on the planet. So, what would a dinosaur-dominated world look like today? Well, after another 65 million years of evolution, dinosaurs would be unrecognizably different from the ones we know from fossils. They'd have had the same amount of time to evolve as mammals have had since their extinction. Think about it. The difference between a shrew-like mammal from 65 million years ago and a modern elephant, whale, or human is enormous. Dinosaurs would have undergone equally dramatic changes. Some dinosaurs would probably have evolved human-level intelligence by now. The most likely candidates would be the descendants of raptors like Velociraptor, which already had relatively large brains and sophisticated pack-hunting behaviors. After millions of years, these creatures might have developed tool use, language, and eventually technology. Picture a world where 6-foot-tall feathered raptors are the dominant intelligent species, living in cities designed for creatures that can leap 20 feet vertically. But here's where it gets really interesting. These intelligent dinosaurs would face completely different environmental challenges than early humans did. For one thing, they'd be sharing the planet with massive predators that never went extinct. Imagine trying to build your first civilization while Tyrannosaurus rex descendants, now evolved to be even larger and more efficient hunters, are still wandering around. Early human settlements had to worry about wolves and bears. Dinosaur civilization would have to deal with 50-foot-long super predators. The intelligent dinosaurs would probably develop very different technologies than we did. Since many dinosaurs could fly or had excellent climbing abilities, their architecture would likely be three-dimensional in ways human cities never are. They might build vertically integrated cities that extend both high into the sky and deep underground, with transportation systems based on gliding and climbing rather than wheels and roads. Agriculture would be completely different too. These intelligent dinosaurs would need to farm food for themselves, but they'd also need to manage ecosystems that include massive herbivores. Imagine trying to grow crops when herds of 100-ton sauropods are migrating through your territory every season, eating everything in sight. Dinosaur farmers might need to develop something like massive three-dimensional farming structures or underground hydroponic systems just to protect their food supply. The climate would be different as well. During the dinosaur era, Earth was generally warmer and more humid, with higher carbon dioxide levels and no polar ice caps. If dinosaurs had continued to evolve, they might have prevented the gradual cooling trend that led to our current climate. A dinosaur Earth today might still be a tropical greenhouse world with much higher sea levels and completely different weather patterns. Now, here's the really wild part. What if humans somehow evolved anyway? Perhaps from a small branch of early mammals that survived in the shadows. We'd be living in a world where we were definitely not the dominant species. Humans would probably have evolved to be much smaller and more agile, specializing in hiding and quick escapes. We might be more like highly intelligent raccoons, living in the cracks of dinosaur civilization. The technology tree would be completely different. Dinosaur technology might focus on biological engineering rather than mechanical devices, since they'd have millions of years to understand and manipulate living systems. They might breed specialized creatures for different tasks instead of building machines. Need transportation? Breed a flying reptile. Need construction work? Train a massive herbivore to move materials. But here's the thing about intelligence and technology. Once a species gets smart enough, they start changing their environment faster than evolution can keep up. These intelligent dinosaurs would eventually face the same problems we do. Pollution, resource depletion, climate change from their own activities. They might even accidentally cause their own extinction through environmental destruction or warfare, just like humans are currently risking. The most terrifying possibility is that they'd be really, really good at warfare. Many dinosaurs were already perfectly designed killing machines. Give them millions of years to evolve intelligence and technology, and they might develop weapons and strategies that make human military technology look like children playing with sticks. In the end, a world where dinosaurs never went extinct would be fundamentally alien to us. The very concept of human civilization, our technologies, our cultures, even our basic assumptions about what intelligent life looks like, are all products of the specific evolutionary path that opened up after dinosaurs disappeared. If they were still here, Earth would probably be an unrecognizable world dominated by super intelligent reptilian civilizations living in ways we can barely imagine. So, the next time you're stuck in traffic, just remember, in an alternate universe, you might be stuck behind a 50-ton triceratops who refuses to get out of the flying lane.